arrives from Napoli every Thursday in the morning, and a nervous bride can share a bed with her soldier from the States. For a week the ocean carries them over lost and churning water, and they land in New York Harbor and to Pennsylvania Station, where they board a train that slices like a scythe through the fields of America. This is Albany, this is Buffalo, this is Cleveland, this is South Bend, this is Chicago, this is Osceola Station, where a truck will take them deeper into Iowa. By blade of grass and ear of corn, by ear of corn, and bale of hay, by day they build themselves a home, and day by day and year by year, from boy to man, from calf to steer, what's lost from there may not grow here, but comes the sun. Look what they've done, they've built themselves a home. At 21 a girl begins to grasp the world and how it spins. She grabs a box of safety pins and builds herself a home. And home is safe and home is fair. The porch, the bath, the kitchen chair, the sharp and unfamiliar air that blow by blow she comes to know, to build herself she used to break, the lies she used to tell.
Fran, you know the drill. Now look, if anything goes wrong, I know you think it never will. But if it does, they know next door you're here alone. Now Fran, you're free and clear. We got the fences fixed already, so while we're out with the steer, you should be fine. And if you're not, pick up the phone. You know there's room for you to come, although I take it back, there's not. We got the cow, we got the kids, and then the tent, which I forgot. We better get out on the road before the trailer gets too hot. But we'll be home before you know it. We'll be home before you notice that we're gone. 3 days isn't very long, and so if anything goes wrong, just hold on tight. The end's in sight, and we'll be home.
Dad, give me the keys,
Fran,
I'm
what?
gonna drive. Last year you
I do
said
not
when
think
I
so,
was 16
Michael.
I could drive, and I'm 16.
Right now I am
You're gonna go back
talking
on
to your
mother.
mother.
Come on, I drive better than you.
Michael,
I
get
tell
the
you
lunch.
now.
What did I
won't be
say? Go
squeezing
get
in
the
middle.
lunch, Jesus.
I'm not squeezing in the middle.
I gotta move it out right now. I don't have time to
How
sit
about
and
I
wait.
just drive
We
the
get a
last
worse
mile?
spot in the stall for every minute
So we
that we're
cut
late.
in that
And I can
fair in
see
style.
by how you're looking that you think it's really great that we'll be home before you know it.
I can't believe this.
We'll be home, and then I won't do this again. Yeah, sure, you're laughing at me now, and I got 2 kids and a cow I gotta show. We gotta go, then we'll be home. Carolyn!
I'm not going!
Then we're going without you.
Sweetheart, it's Mom.
Why does he have to be a jerk?
I'm sorry you got upset with Dad, but you've worked so hard with Stevie. All you have to do now is go to Indianapolis so he can win Steer of the Year.
Why do you have to sound like him? Why do you have to say what he says? You don't care about the farm.
Carolyn, this could be your college education right here.
You should have made him stay in Italy. Then I could be Italian, and you would be happy, and I wouldn't have to marry a farmer.
You don't have to marry a farmer.
Nobody asks me what I want.
Carolyn!
Ti amo, Mama. Coming!
You gonna be okay here, right?
I've got a book I want to read. I've got new recipes to try. Or I might just spend 3 days sitting here and staring at the sky. But I can't get out of this kitchen till you finally say goodbye. And you'll be home before I know it.
Okay then. We'll see you Thursday.
You'll be home before I notice that you're gone.
We'll call from the road. All right, here we go.
You'll be home before I know it.
Left 8 days ago from Washington. I've got a place there on the Sound. I took Route 2 east out of Spokane. Yeah, this old truck, she's been around. I went through Kalispell in North Dakota, hit Minnesota on the way. I went around Lake Superior, I hit Des Moines earlier today. But I've been looking for something at every bridge that I've crossed. becomes unreal when you're temporarily lost. You spend your time behind a camera. Sometimes you almost disappear. You see a waterfall in Cameroon and start to wonder why we're here. You gotta touch it with your fingers, feel the way the water flows, till you figure out the meaning. At least I think that's how it goes. So I've been looking for something, and who can reckon the cost? You chase it every day, you think you're on your way, and then you're temporarily lost. And now it seems to me the way you find the key is to be temporarily lost.
What do you call a man like that? How do you even try to give it a name? A classification? What do you call a man like that? Something from days gone by, a kind of a wind blown from the past. But where do you find it? From what time or place or fairy tale comes someone so ridiculous, so earnest, so strong? What do you call a man like this? How to describe his hands, so tense and so easy, so controlled but unpredictable, the tornado of his eyes shining bright, finding light, wanting something, knowing something, seeing something, something holy, something newly born without a
Went down to the Hanson place to check on Bob and the kid. One look at that fella's face, I guess I knew what he did. Too proud to admit he stuck when all his crops went down. Lord knows we'd have backed him up to get a loan in town. Damn fool, when the bills came due, he couldn't think of anything else to do. Thought he was gonna lose the farm. Waits till Cora goes to town, turns the thresher on, and then lays right down. So the hospital took off half his arm. I know it ain't easy. This is a long road. Nothing is easy out there on your own. But if you're ready to stand up, I tell you by God's grace, we're all from the same place, right down to the bone. You're never alone.
Went down to the Hanson place to check on Cora and Bob.
Went by with the trailer hitch, but that's a hell of a job.
Language, Michael.
Brought Cora a chicken stew she's barely eaten for weeks.
Told Henry to wipe his hands and stand up straight when he speaks.
Cleaned out the ammonia drums.
Clean the attic out for when Bob's brother comes.
Pulled in 6 acres overall.
Had a talk with the banking aides.
Got the State Farm guys to speed up the claims.
They're gonna make it through the fall, but you know it ain't easy. This is a long road. Nothing is easy out there on your own. But if you're ready to stand up, we're standing beside you. Reach out and we'll guide you through the great unknown. You're never alone.
Some tables and a coffee pot, a uniform, a girl of 23. Sitting at a table, put a man of 37, as exotic as that girl would ever see. Have her standing over him and laughing as he's asking her a question no one thought to ask before. Color him with mystery and color her with danger, and expose them just enough to wish for more. And there was something there between us, something I could never name, something stronger, something stranger, more than quicksand, more than flame, another life. Further down the gallery, a picture of a couple on a honeymoon in Marrakesh somewhere. See him with his camera at his eye, and see her grasping at his hand, afraid he doesn't know she's there. And there was something deep inside him, something I could never reach, like he saw it getting close. Obviously not. Back there in the shadow, find a picture of a woman wearing 4 years of confusion like a scar. Walking through the door and leaving nothing but a note that says, I'm sorry, Robert, taped to her guitar. And there's so much I still wonder. Did he need me? Did he know love is open, love is easy? That was someone long ago. Another life, another life.
A little twinge, a little shock, a little whisper at the bottom of your memory. A sudden wind, a gentle knock, and then a rustle in the leaves. You hold your breath, you check the lock, you reassure yourself there's nothing at the window. But you're wondering, you're wondering what that was. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. You turn a key, you flip a switch, you settle back into the blissful unfamiliar. You close your eyes, but there's an itch, a little hurt your heart retrieves. But you ignore the tiny twitch, pretend the feeling will be gone before the morning. But you're wondering, you're wondering, you're wondering where you are. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. But wouldn't it be fine to share the weather in her eyes, her hair, her footsteps as she climbs the stair, the shadow in her light? But everything you know is true, and everything you want to do, and everything that makes you you collides against the night, and nothing's black and white. But you're wondering, you're wondering, you're wondering what to do. You're wondering, you're wondering, you're wondering if it's true. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing has to happen.
Starts to blow, and then what do you know? Something's different, I can't quite explain. Like a sound in the back of my brain, but undefined. A shift in the light, or the sun just got brighter. For sure there's a change in the air. It's like something I wasn't aware I'd left behind. He looked at me, and it wasn't the look I expected. No, he looked at me like he really could see. Quietly, but this stranger and I, we connected. When he looked at me, what on earth could that be?
She stood in this spot as she tasted this water, as she walked on that bridge with her hair blowing in this breeze. I am looking for the light, I am looking for the light, I am looking for.
I start to forget what I look like, and yet all it takes is 1 second, 1 day. All these things that I've hidden away, one glance reveals the ache and the buzz of the girl that I was before now, before him, before them. It's remarkable just to remember how it feels. Just look at me, at my hands, at my mouth, at my shoulder. Talk to me like there's something to say. This minute I'm not getting older. Please just look at me, and then please walk away. Don't offer your hand. Don't reach for my waist. Don't lean towards my lips. Just please look at me.
Starts with the light. It's like you wouldn't even know which way to look until the sun showed you a line, showed you a corner, built you a frame, and once there's a frame, then you can see. Now, see the world. Here's the world through a small, small window. You thought it was a bridge. You thought it was the water. You thought it was the sky. It's the world inside a frame. And you wait. And you wait. And you wait. And you... Right there, something shifted something. That tree threw a shadow, did you? There, there, there. It's like all you didn't know that you were waiting for was just outside the frame. And it can change the way you see. See the world. Here's the world in a box forever. Go stand over there. Don't look at me. Now, look at me. Look at me. There, 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 there. There's the world. There's the world in your face, Francesca.
Should have seen me back in 46. I was in uniform, spit shined, whippet thin, hard as a brick, dumb as a post. But I was having the time of my life. And I met Franny there in Italy. Boy, she was beautiful, but all those guys around her look Italians, no offense, the laziest people in the world. And to me, she looked like something from a dream. And to her, I'm like the conquering American. I'm gonna take her on a trip this year. We'll bring the harvest in, then take a couple days, maybe a weekend at the Fort Des Moines. Once we get past Christmas and the kids are back in school. I mean, it's not like she complains at all. It's just, you gotta pay attention with all the other crap I'm taking care of. She might feel embarrassed, taking time to tell me what she needs. And to me, she's still like something from a dream. And to her, I'm like the guy who keeps the lights turned on. I'm gonna take her on a trip this year. Maybe next summer. Not like we're gonna have the money for vacations, I guess we'll figure something out.
I've waited a long, long while for us to get started. I've got a list of things that I want to do. I know you're scared and shy, but don't leave me broken-hearted. Daddy, let me get closer to you. Since I first saw your lips, that's where I've been heading. I've had so many dreams that you never knew. Now we're alone at last. Let's not wait for Armageddon. Daddy, let me get closer to you. I can be cool and calm or dominating. I can be anything you want me to. But let it start tonight, 'cause I'm ready and I'm waiting. Daddy, let me get closer to you.
What was I saying before about being lost? The thing is, I knew where I was, but not where I was going. Why did I walk those mountains? Why did I ride those ships? Why did I watch those horses running wild? Now I know. Now I know. All my life I have been falling. I have been falling into you, Francesca, circling in the sky, looking for a harbor, coming into view. All my life I have been falling into you.
Whatever this is, whatever we do from here, don't give it a name. We mustn't reduce it to something clear or simple. I want to believe that we are the first people on earth to know this feeling, to know this moment, to cross this line.
Adding up all those minutes, staring through all I saw, how could I know the answer would be you?
How could I know the answer would
Only
be
you. Only you.
for some fun. Get inside, we're gonna take a ride on State Road 21. Come on, children, I filled up the gas tank. Long way to go before we get done. On State Road 21, sing it with me. On State Road 21.
Since 9 p.m. I've been sitting here just keeping my eye on some stupid steer. That's how I'm spending my junior year, but I swear I'm getting wise. It's my last time here, I guarantee. I got other places I'm supposed to be. I won't have my old man riding me till the day he up and dies. Oh, oh, what does he know when his head's been buried in the ground so low? Oh, oh, what does he know about life in the real world? I said, oh, oh, what does he know? My fuse is lit and I'm gonna blow. Cause oh, oh, I gotta know about life in the real world.
I got it ringing in my ears and my hands keep shaking. I ate 7 corn dogs and I think I might die. 5 more hours till the final judge, and I can hold it all together and I will not cry. Oh God, do I have a fever? Oh God, things are starting to swirl. Oh God, I was doing so well. Now they're all gonna think I'm just a dumb little girl. Oh, oh, what do they know about what it takes to make a bull calf grow? Oh, oh, what do they know about life in the real world? Oh, oh, what do they know? They probably came over from Ohio. And oh, oh, what do they know about life in the real world? Let's go, baby, and go by the river. Feel the heat coming down from the sun. Oh, on State Road 21, everybody. Oh, oh, oh,
Maybe you sleep so peaceful 'cause you haven't got a worry in your head. And maybe you keep your eyes closed so you'll never have to get out of this bed. You don't have to make the toast or get the kids to school. Just rest your head and stay here close to me. There's nothing in this world today but who we are and who we wanna be. Maybe I'm being selfish. I should get my things and walk out of that door. But maybe we both deserve this. And besides, how could I keep from wanting more? And lying here with curtains drawn, your hair across my chest, I can't think what else I would need to see. There's nothing in this world today but who we are and who we wanna be. After all these years of looking for a home, a woman in a farmhouse held the key. There's nothing in this world today but who we are and who we're meant to be.
When a girl grows up in Napoli, there are roads laid out before her, and you understand I'm speaking of the times before the war. When a girl grows up in Napoli, she's more or less a target for her mama's expectations, for the boys' infatuations. All she gets is one decision: will she give them what they want? My sister Chiara wore tight-fitting sweaters unbuttoned just so. Chiara would squeeze every drop of attention wherever she'd go. Chiara said, Cesca, you must be prepared. Chiara would act as though nobody cared. Chiara would laugh at me, quiet and scared. And I dreamed of a flat in Siena on the market square, with a book and a pot and a window and a single chair. Far from lonesome, far from Chiara, almost real. Paolo was a boy from down the hill, with silver eyes and hair like coal, and massive hands that trembled when he looked my way. Paolo was a boy who loved to swim, and who knows why I fell for him, but soon enough I kissed him on a winter's day. Chiara said, Cesca, he's dull and he's dumb. You'll end up a farm wife, exhausted and numb. I'm off to the serviceman's club, you should come. But I dreamed of the beach at Ancona, where our kids would play. Paolo right by my side, and the ocean only steps away. Close to heaven, far from Chiara, almost real. Chiara went dancing while air raid sirens were shrieking. Chiara would open her legs just as easy as speaking. Paolo went off with the army and never returned. And all that Chiara could say was, I hope now you've learned. And the streets were rubble, and the water was filthy, and there were no cigarettes, and no haircut, and no thinking about the future. And I sat at the harbor, watching the American ships. And then I just took his hand, I could at last be free. I could love him, I could want him, only take me from Italia. From here, far enough that I could feel almost against my skin and pulling you inside me. Suddenly there's a world I never knew. Kissing you now, the waves begin and evermore divide me. Before and after at once erased the lines and walls around me. How did you know exactly what to do? Feeling your fingers on my waist, I know my fate has found me. Before
For the first time in my life, I am not outside the moment, with a camera in between me and the world I think I know. For the first time in my life, I am somehow part of something. You surround me, you connect me, and I think I can't let go. For the first time in my life, you have opened up a channel. There is nothing to contain us. We are joined and we are free. For the first time in my life, I am risking something precious. I am asking you, Francesca, come with me. I can't tell you I know what the future will be. Who knows anything? I just look at those eyes. You've got so much to see. Let me show you there's crowds and camels and hillsides to climb. All I know is in all of the time, from man's first breath to God's last warning, you and I are just 1 second spinning by in 1 split second. You and I have just 1 second and 1,000,000 miles to go. I don't need to be rich, I don't need something new.
I don't want to go back to a world without
all
this.
I need, all I've needed my whole life was you.
If I left this behind,
Please just look at me. You were born born with a wanderer's soul. This is how you begin to behold. The stars keep burning, worlds keep turning, and you and I are just 1 second spinning by in just 1 second. You and I have just 1 second and a million miles to go.
Torn in half before another.
Come with me.
Open door before another.
Come with me.
How do I go? Tell me, how do I go? How do I go with you? How do I pack a bag, close the door, turn the key, walk away? Look at where I am and who I am and tell me, is there something I don't know? How do I go? How can I go with you?
I can't tell you I know what the answer will be. It's impossible, but this thing, this is bigger than what we can see. This is destiny. We are tied, we are locked, we are bound. This will not be reversed or unwound. Whatever fate the stars are weaving, we're not breaking. I'm not leaving, and you and I are just 1 second spinning by in just 1 second. You and I have just 1 second.
And a million miles.
All my life I have been falling. All my life I have been falling into you, and I have just 1 second and a million miles to go.
When I'm gone, when I'm gone, take me out into my cornfields. Set me deep, lay me low when I've crossed over. And these fields will be my legacy when I'm gone. when I'm gone, come what may. When I'm with my Lord in heaven, I'll look down at this place when I've crossed over. Let it stay somehow just like it is right now when I'm gone. Whoa, when I was born, I had tomorrows stretched before me, but the yesterdays piled up from that day on.
When I'm gone, when I'm gone, I will see the clouds below me, and my child and his child when I've crossed over. Let them feel the pride that I've kept inside when I'm gone.
Whoa, when I was born, I had tomorrow stretched before me, but the yesterdays piled up from that day on.
When I'm gone, I'll sing glory, hallelujah. Done when I've crossed over, and I know you'll know that I loved you so when I'm gone, and this love will be all that's left of me when I'm gone.
There was something in the desert. There was some place wild and green, and a child in a village I passed through. There are places that I've traveled, and so many things I've seen, and it all fades away. But you, I was sliding down a mountain, I was burning in the sun, I was crying with amazement at the view. I was capturing a moment, but when all is said and done, well, it all fades away. But you, it all fades away, it all fades away, it all fades away, but you. I have sailed across the oceans, past the cities and the farms, on a never-ending quest for something new. and the only thing that mattered was the 4 days in your arms, and it all fades away but you. It all fades away, it all fades away, it all fades away but you. Eternal, that cannot be torn apart. There is one thing that remains forever true. Past the thinking, past the breathing, past the beating of my heart, it will all fade away but you. It all fades away, it all fades away, it all fades away but you. It all fades away, it all fades away, it all fades away but you. But you, but you.
Driven into someone else's driveway, you could have tried to find the bridge another day. I could have gone off to the fair, or locked the door, or washed my hair, and in a way that would be better. We could have chosen to ignore what we were feeling. We could have prayed to make the wanting go away. But what we did is that we loved, and love is always better. Have gone with you and left behind the cornfields. I could have seen a world like none I'd ever known. I could have tied my dreams to yours and slept beside you on the moors. And who can say that might be better? I could have not been where my children turned answers and never seen what they've become now that they're grown. But what I did is that I loved, and love is always better. It is hard, it is insane to place one love above another, but what a choice, and what a gift, and what a blessing. I could have never known that love like this existed, but then you kissed me and you left, and then I knew. And what is true is that we loved, and that I loved, and that I love, and I will always love. And love is always better.
You and I are just 1 second spinning by in 1 split second. You and I have just